Everybody, welcome back. Today I begin a 5-day trip. Week of my birthday. Well, my birthday's in a few more days, a couple of more days. So I'll be celebrating my birthday in Toronto. I do have a long layover in Toronto. I'm not for sure what I'm going to do or if I'm going to do anything on that particular day or not, but I'm working during my birthday. Did finish my first hiring event last week. It went pretty well. I like it. A lot of questions, a lot of things that I questioned that a lot of people did or said during that time. But, you know, it's not for me to judge. It's just, it is what it is, but I like doing it. Being able to answer questions honestly in a way that I would as if I give them to y'all here on these videos, because a lot of people don't go to YouTube and haven't discovered me or watch YouTube videos and things like that. So pretty much the same thing that I'm telling you all, I'm telling them per se. Today's just a 3-leg day, well, 2, and a deadhead. So I do an Northwest Arkansas turn, and then I deadhead to Chattanooga, and I get done around 7 o'clock, and then as minimum rest, I think it's a 11-hour overnight, and then I start the meat and potato of my trips because I'm going through New York for this trip. So I won't see Atlanta again until go home day. But other than that, I'm finna get ready and get out and get on this shuttle. It's coming around, and I'll see you guys once I make it to Chattanooga. And there has been an issue the last few days with evening thunderstorms that's been causing the closing of the ramp here in Atlanta. So we're gonna see if that affects me today. So I'll see you guys once I get to Chattanooga. Everybody, I made it here to Chattanooga. We beat the thunderstorms out of Atlanta, so we didn't get caught up in that. And very uneventful flight. Other than that, that's it. I do want to say kudos to Canada Air flight attendants. Basically, if you haven't heard or been following the news, Canada Air, they was like, listen, we tired of the low pay, we tired of this, so they all went on strike. And they say the company came to an agreement, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, I'm not for sure. The Canadian government tried to make them go to work. They said, hey, watch this, hold my beer. The thing is, man, when you mess up the money, you start to get things that you want to get done, especially if you have solidarity. Granted, you're not going to have 100%, and really, you don't really need 100%. Prime example, let's just say what happened with Target. You only need 75% of people to stop shopping at Target. You don't need all 100%. Even at certain companies, you don't need 100%. You need if you can get 75% of the people to get on board, you'll get things done. And so congratulations to y'all. I know there is one flight attendant from Canada. His name is, I think it's Caleb Thomas, because he's commented on a few of my videos before. And he also is a content creator as well. If I got your last name wrong, I apologize, but I do know your first name is Caleb. And I think I think it's Caleb. But congratulations to you all. You see what I'm saying? How to get things done. Government can say, how you gonna make somebody go to work? You can't make them go to work. What y'all talking about? So appreciate them for that, because hopefully, for flight attendants here, regardless if you can't strike according to your contract, there are very creative ways around that. And other than that, that's all I want to say. But congratulations to them. You deserve it. Everybody deserves to be paid what they feel like they're worth, what they should be worth, especially a livable wage, and especially when everything consistently goes up and up and up and up. But I'm finna go work out. It's a 11-hour overnight. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hello everybody, I made it here to Memphis. Sorry to get to you this morning. Hit the snooze. I had about 15 minutes to get downstairs, so I took me a little bird bath and brushed my teeth and got dressed and just went downstairs, so I didn't get to y'all this morning. But then when I got downstairs, realized we were waiting on another crew whose shuttle left at 4:46, so it made no sense for us to leave, so we just waited on them. And I was like, man, I could have had time if I would have known that. Today just seemed like a long day, 4 legs. Went from Chattanooga to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Bangor, Maine back to LaGuardia. Then before we got on our Memphis flight, a guy broke the bin. He was forcing his bag, and at first I didn't see it. The only reason I saw it was when he closed it. I saw the bin move unorthodox, you know, a way that I was like, oh man, he broke the bend. And then even though it closed, it didn't come off. I went back there and saw, you can see it broke off the hinge. So we had to get maintenance to come out and fix that. And then it was a meal flight because I was working first class. Everybody fell asleep. So only 2 people ate a meal and the rest were just sitting in there, and everybody just was asleep the entire flight to Memphis, which it was 2 hours and 2 minutes, which it was a long 2 hours and 2 minutes. Minimum rest again, because my van time is at 6 o'clock. It is 6:32 Eastern Standard Time right now, but 5:32 Central Time. Workout, come back upstairs. I've already eaten for the day and do some stuff, and then try to get into bed and at least get 6 good hours of sleep, because tomorrow's only a 2-leg day. And I end in Toronto, so not too bad of a day tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Good morning, everybody. Day 3 of this 5-day trip, 2 legs, Memphis to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Toronto, no sits in between. Should be a smooth day. Hopefully it is smooth and everything goes well in LaGuardia, but I'm gonna get ready in pre-flight and I'll see you guys in Toronto. Everybody, made it here to Toronto this morning. I just didn't feel like talking this morning. I was just one of those moods where I just wanted to get this day over with as quick as possible, because I woke up earlier than my alarm. I want to say almost about 45 minutes. And I know that does not seem like a lot, but when you're in this industry, 45 minutes is a lot of sleep to miss out on. So I was just like, you know what, I'm up. I don't feel like talking today. I wasn't in the best of mood until I went downstairs and I had some of that, the cucumber water or whatever, and kind of gave me a little jolt. But today worked the back, and it was another meal flight going to Memphis. Pretty much everybody was asleep and we wasn't a full flight, so I got done with service in like 25 minutes. And coming here, you know, the usual happens. Well, take that back. On the Memphis flight, you know, when they're serving meals, we pass out a snack basket to Comfort Plus. And it's always that one guy in the first row that's trying to grab 6 snacks, and I'm just sitting there looking at it. And I know my face, I cannot hide the reaction on my face, because my face is always looking like, you really just gonna grab 6 snacks and I haven't even got to the second row yet? That's how my face looks when they're doing that. But they paid no attention because they're in their own little world, because it's about them. And but luckily I still had enough snacks, because like my thing is, let me go through first and then I'll come back to you. You can grab all the snacks you can. You know, just being considerate of other people is what I say. Other than that, that's really it. I'm gonna go downstairs and work out. It looks like it's about to thunderstorm here in Toronto, and try to get something to eat. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock van.
Happy birthday to me. I love you. I took this picture just to give it to myself. I love me. Happy birthday, you. Nobody does me better than yourself. Love, I.
Everybody, made it back here to Toronto again. Very uneventful flights. I was sitting here thinking what I was going to say about my birthday, and the only thing I can say is, man, I'm grateful. I don't ask for much. I don't do much celebration, especially for my birthday. I don't ask for much. I'm thankful for what I do have. I probably wasn't going to do anything. Even if I was off, I'll probably just, because it's a Sunday, I was just going to spend it with my kids. Like, I thoroughly enjoy being around my kids. I need to make time because my youngest daughter's into anime. She's been asking me to watch this anime show with her, and I said I'm gonna do that on my off days. It's coming up. Get some popcorn, go downstairs in the basement, and you know, watch anime with her. But man, you know, I don't mind getting old, because I feel like getting older is a privilege denied to so many people. Like, I know so many classmates of mine that did not even make it to 40 because of health issues or, you know, car accidents, something like that. So, and then even people that my brother went to high school with, we're 4 years apart. Our birthdays are 2 days apart, but we're 4 years apart in age. And I know people that didn't get to make it to 30, you know, so I'm happy. My chart is telling me, hey, you're doing a good job with your health, and you don't have to really worry about it. You know, I don't have to take any pills or any medication to, you know, control anything that I, you know, blood pressure or diabetes, things like that. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah, I'm just thankful, man, to be able to wake up to see 41, to even be here. So we're gonna keep going and see how I want to make 100. My great grandmother made it to 100 years old. My great grandmother made it to, I think she was 81, because I was 16 when she died. And my grandmother right now is 81, and she's still moving. Like, you know, she still drives. She just don't drive at night, but she still drives and does, you know, very active. So I have a pretty good inkling that I might make it to 100 if I keep taking care of my body. Hopefully, that's the goal. But other than that, I'm finna go take a nap, and I'll see you guys in the morning for go home day. Everybody, I made it home. Today's 2 flights were very, very uneventful. Deadhead home, I slept pretty much on that deadhead, and that's it. You know, again, I worked for my birthday, so at 7 years I can't hold my birthday off, even though I did request to be off for my birthday. And that goes back to what I was saying. If you're thinking about coming into this life, sometimes it don't depend. It depends on the airline, but again, at 7 years in my company, I can't even at the 1 day off. Even when I bid on a normal month, I can't get the 2 things that I ask for all the time: credit hour and not to get off after 3 o'clock. But also a lot of factors plays into that. Maybe senior people are bidding the same exact way. Sure, I'm not gonna hold that. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm finna go home in the house, keep practicing my Portuguese. You know, I'm having a hard time because sometimes it doesn't make sense the way that they put words. So, like, if you say, I need 2 oranges also, the word for also is também, right? And this is not how you would say it. The way you would say you need 2 oranges as well is o preciso de 2 laranjas, right? Também. That's how you would say it. O preciso de 2 laranjas também. So that means I need 2 oranges as well. So there's some, you know, some where they was put the also in the beginning of the sentence. It makes 0 sense, because they have an English way where it says you need to spell, you know, you need to spell it out, you know, press the button, like put the Portuguese, it'll say you need 2 oranges, and I have to find the Portuguese word for it to put it in the sentence. And then sometimes I put it wrong because the also part is at the beginning of it, like in the beginning of the sentence instead of at the end like it's supposed to be. Sometimes it makes 0 sense to me. And then, you know, but again, they probably feel the same way about our language. How we have so many words that sound the same but mean 2 totally different things, like buy and buy, by and buy, where and where, chose and stuff like that. We just have so many words that sound the same. So, but I'll figure it out. I'm not trying to have an intricate conversation in Portuguese with somebody. Like, I'm trying to get to know them. You know, the basics. You know, I want to be like, oh, obrigado, or bom dia, como é você? Yeah, it's basically, how are you? How are you? You know, it might be like bang, também, that means well, and that's it. You know, ordering food, going to the grocery store, be able to communicate with the cashier. But I don't need the intricate details. I'll get there eventually, the longer I'm there, but it is what it is. I'm just, you know, I'm learning. I'm happy to be learning Portuguese. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. It's always hugging the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.